All right, guys, let's shoot here.
How'd it go today?
Good effort today again. Good focus. Guys been taking care of their bodies, been getting good rest, and I was really impressed with the way they came out this morning. I had a walkthrough this morning, and not a lot of error repeats from yesterday, so it was good. They took care of business last night.
How much time are you personally kind of allocating on special teams? I know that's obviously one of your favorites.
Well, I mean, a lot, a good deal of time. I think, Tim, what we do is we kind of do the heavy installs for offense and defense in the beginning, and then when we start to repeat them, we increase the installations for special teams. So we're right about at that time now where special teams is going to increase in terms of the meeting time, the walkthrough time, and then obviously the practice time.
Is that include? I mean, punters. Can you say anything
No.
more than the other day?
No, I can't. They're doing a good job. I mean, we're tracking their times and their hangs and their distance. They're doing a good job competing. And we'll just, it's not quite time to determine the punter race. We're the only place in America that's we got a punter controversy, right?
Yeah, well, they have a hard act to follow.
No, Pat was good. Pat was good, but we're not. We got some other things that we got to square away. I'm gonna let the punters continue to compete every day, compare them, and then see them in a live situation. Then we'll determine that.
Ella, obviously, injuries are going to happen. Knocking on every available piece of wood. Aside from Ryan, you guys are pretty healthy.
Pretty healthy.
How has that helped the competition to have everybody?
Again, we're strong, we're mature, and we're in great shape. All right. Now we just got to continue to be smart. As I said to them last night, injuries are a part of this game. We do everything we can to minimize that in terms of when we practice, how we practice, what days we're off, how much we contact, and a lot of it, to be honest with you, has to do with the maturity of the team, the trust of the team. We get a lot done with this team in a jog-through setting, meaning no contact. Just, going through our calls, going through our routes, going through our drops, doing those things, because it's a very mature team, and so that helps them obviously physically. So, again, I think, we just got to continue to knock on wood and pray and make good decisions, take care of each other on the field, no cheap shots, nothing like that. Try to stay healthy.
How much easier is life? I mean, this question's been asked on a progressive level every year that you've been here, but Denzel, Chick, Ryan, you've got guys who have heard it over and over and over from you guys that sort of police on their own now. Are you seeing that?
No, well, obviously, I thought we made great leaps last year in terms of our leadership, but there's just a different, and it's not a reflection of the leaders per se, it's a reflection of the entire environment and culture. So we're getting good leadership, but I think, as you said, everybody's been here, understands the routine and what they got to get done. And just really excited about it right now, Tim. I'm telling you, these guys right now are making life fun, making it easier. Camp's never easy, but they're where they need to be when they need to be. There's an urgency. There's a little bit of an edge. A lot of them have a chip on their shoulder. We got to maintain that. That's positive.
You got two scrimmages obviously in 8 days coming up.
Yep.
Is this it? Is this the time where
This
you're
is
going to
it.
know?
This is it. It's funny that you asked, right? So it's really, a week from tomorrow, this thing will be pretty much wrapped up. There's still some regular practices after that scrimmage a week from Monday. Today is Sunday, right? It's go time right now. It's go time for a lot of these guys, and installations are starting to slow down. Now we want to see who can play and perform with different situations, and who's going to execute.
Your day, what message were you hoping to convey to the people that were here that got to see you?
Just what a sharp contrast from a year ago. Just everything. How we approach everything, how we attack, how we're back to talking about who we are, not defending who we aren't. And I think it's just different. Just as we sit here, this building's done, the fields are done. $120 million medical facility going over there, a training table on the other side of this court, $350 million over at Sun Life. There's a lot of things that needed to be in place, when we arrived 3.5 years ago, and we've come a long way, but most especially in the last 12 months. If you just think about the questions, just your line of questioning, That was the same line of questioning that we had with recruits a year ago. But we weren't in this facility. We needed overhaul in the fields. We didn't have the medical. We didn't have the training. And we certainly didn't have the stadium. So a lot has changed. And if you throw in the student center, that's about $500 million worth of changes at the University of Miami. You know, starting a year ago and finishing in 16. That's exciting. So as bleak as it was a year ago, we're so jacked up about everything right now and what we're doing. And that's the message to the kids, and I know they want to bring the U back, so we're excited that those guys are here.
Can you quantify how much better a job it is now than the job you took in December of 11 or whatever?
I think it's fairer for everybody to talk about just where we are right now, Tim, not where we started, because where we started and then 8 months later, it was different. So to be fair to everybody, once August hit, later that year, it was a completely different job. So if the question is from August 14th, I mean, you guys all know it's dramatically different. It's fun to be around the building. We're talking about football. We got great kids. We're excited about our team. We've got a commitment from the university, the administration. Blake James and his staff done an unbelievable job. All the alumni that have been out here the last couple of days that have built this. I mean, it's awesome. And we're grateful to them, and we're so excited just to be out of that chapter. And as I've said a million times, really proud of this group for hanging in there during that time and leading us through that. Excited about it.
You guys playing dodgeball at the end?
We were.
Yeah.
I refrained, but we caught it on tape, and there's some some bad athletes playing dodgeball. That's all I can say. All right, guys, I got to hit it, man.
See ya.
I'll see you.